MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Kyle Freeland is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 205.
Nope. And there's ball one. These Rockies guys, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. The 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
But the runner's back easily. From the stretch. Straw aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners going. Strike taken to throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
Man, talk about a run producer, D-Row. You're looking at one right here. In line for the RBI title, also in the top 3 in home runs.
Just a monster season all around. When this guy strides to the plate, the defense is definitely on his toes, as are the fans sitting in the bleachers, because they can get a souvenir as well.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead. Standing in now, Oscar Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Indians 2 and the Rockies nothing. Tristan McKenzie, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Digging in, Jonathan Daza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Still 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Fouled off. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Popped up. Freeman is there. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway. And now it'll be the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Two pitches fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Freeman.
Digging in now, Tyler Freeman. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner at first with no outs here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
At the plate, Brian Roquillo. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. From the stretch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 25.
So striding in, Roman Quinn, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. As a look, now the pitch. Popped up. Jones calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Miles Straw. He drew a walk his first time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rosario carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Daza is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 3 and the Rockies nothing. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 1-2. Popped up. Bell has a play. One down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So the base is empty here with one away, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Left center, base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
One out and a runner on second base. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bryant, a Nevada native who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Bryant to the opposite field. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
The third baseman,
Ready now, Nolan Jones. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. From the belt, the pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 0-2 delivery. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
At the plate now, number 22. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Daza will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
In there, no balls and a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball well outside. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Oscar Gonzalez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
2 strikes.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Hit hard to the right side, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So here's Mike Zunino. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. In his career, Zunino brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
2 out with the man at first. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Elias Diaz the next to hit. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Daza, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Up and in.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Here's Jurickson Profar as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Colorado. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Tyler Freeman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Tyler Freeman.
Here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Ball 3.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 3-1. Swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Brian Roquillo. Fouled off. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. One out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. And there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Striding in for the Indians, Roman Quinn. He popped out in his first trip. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
The 1-0 delivery. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
At the plate, Miles Straw. Runner's on his way to third, and it's fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Now they'll go back to second another time here, and he'll get back in safely. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And yet another throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do. Steal third base.
especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Pops this one up. Crone over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians leave one, and it's still 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Crone.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Crone is retired, and there's one away. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Into the box, Ryan McMahon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They still trail it here 3-1. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. High in the air out to center field. Daza is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Daza is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Leading off the inning, Nolan Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, number 22.
Now at the plate, number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Quinn is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 35, Diaz.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Popped him up. Freeman onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now at the plate, Oscar Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now back, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Two and one.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
3-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 2.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So stepping in, Tyler Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Line drive to center field. Daza makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Brian Roquillo.
Digging in, Brian Roquillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McMahon will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jonathan Daza.
The center fielder, Jonathan Daza.
First delivery to him on the way. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The left fielder, number 29, Jurickson Profar.
Digging in and looking for more, Jurickson Profar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now back, right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Here comes the first pitch. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Racing back, the right fielder still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Rocks have made this a 3-2 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman, number 25.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Connor Siebel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Connor Siebel.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roman Quinn. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Just keeping him close. To the plate now, Miles Straw. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The batter, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. In the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runner goes for third. In there, now the throw. And he's called out on a close play at third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
2 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Indians fail to score. They're up 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And Ryan McMahon digs into bat next.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
A 1-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe.
In now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Now the pitch. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 22.
Stepping up to the plate, number 22. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Nick Scanlon takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 52, Nick Scanlon.
He's set. Here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, number 35. Diaz.
So now to the plate, Elias Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Scanlon has pitched just under 60 innings with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Grounded to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 2 left for Colorado. Still a 3-2 ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Ramirez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Josh Bell will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set, now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And he takes a cold strike 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Profar has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. In now for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
One out, one on in a one-run game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. Bo Naylor will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Bo Naylor.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
One and one. Here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. And it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This game for the Indians. Now catching, number 24.
James Koberchek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder Jonathan Daza. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Koberchek is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Jurickson Profar. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail 3-2. Justin Lawrence enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, Tyler Freeman. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Tyler Freeman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping into the box, Brian Roquillo. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn. Fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
To first. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Nothing in the Cleveland 9th. On On to the bottom half. One last shot for Colorado. They trail it here 3-2. Emmanuel Clase comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, C.J. Cron. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Last time through was a base hit. He's set and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chris Bryant is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Last strike now for Colorado. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Tribe jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tristan McKenzie earns win number 15 on the year. Emmanuel Clase strikes out the side to record the save, his 42nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.